Hello everybody! In this lesson I will discuss addition and subtraction of integers. Integers extend whole numbers to include negative numbers. Well, we started with natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we included 0 to make them whole numbers. And now the integers with symbol Z becomes to the left of 0, -1, -2, -3, etc. Let's look at some examples. The question is simplify the following expressions. And then I give you 2 plus -5 plus -3. But before I show you that, I want to focus your attention to something that we call the commutative and associative properties of integers. And what that means is the order in which you add integers doesn't matter. So you can start with the negative ones and say -5 plus -3 is -8 plus the 2 is -6. Next example, and I start with the negatives again. -3, -4 is -7 plus 2 is -5. If you look at this one, start with the negatives. -10, -1 means -11. Add a -4, you end with -15. And then the positive ones, +5, +8, +13. And then -15 plus 13 is -2. And then if you look at this last example here, all the negatives. -5, -4 is -9, -3, -12, and if you add -1, it's -13. And then the positive ones, +2 plus 2 is +4. And then -13 plus 4 is -9. Simplify the following expressions, and now there's variables. So again, let the 2y just write with, and then we add all the negatives. So you say -3y plus -7y is -10y, and then 2y minus 10y is -8y. On the right, x plus 2x is 3x minus 8x is -5x. On this example, we have a problem. Now suddenly there's A's and B's, so we can only add when they are like terms. That means you can only add all the A's and all the B's. So we start with A. 4A plus 2A is 6A, minus A is 5A, and now all the B's, they are like terms. -3B, -6B, -9B. And that's where you stop, because you cannot add 5A and -9B because they are not like terms. In this example, we have a problem, and the problem is here on 2yx. There's a rule in maths that says we have to write variables in alphabetical order. So you have to swap those two and write it as 2xy, and the same for this 3yx. You will also have to swap them. So you rewrite your sum as -4xy plus 2xy, -6xy plus 3xy, and now we add all the like terms. So on the negatives, -4xy, -6xy is -10xy, and then the positives, 2xy plus 3xy is 5xy, and then they are indeed like terms, so we can say -10xy plus 5xy is -5xy. Now I want to explain to you something we call the additive inverse. Now every integer has an opposite. The opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. The opposite of negative 23 is 23. Two positive and negative numbers that correspond are called, they are each other's additive inverse. If we add any number to its additive inverse, the answer is 0. Example. Give the additive inverse of the following numbers. Number A. The additive inverse for 31 is negative 31. Number B. The additive inverse of negative 52 is positive 52. C. The additive inverse of minus 104 is plus 104. D. The additive inverse of 3200 is negative 3200. The additive inverse of x is negative x. The additive inverse of negative 4x is positive 4x. G. The additive inverse of 8x is negative 8x. The additive inverse of negative 2x squared is positive 2x squared. In the next video, I will discuss multiplication and division of integers. Click on the video in the left-hand corner to take you straight to the next video.